Good morning and welcome to vlog number 6. We are actually supposed to be on a road trip through Lake District and Scotland right now, but due to the coronavirus we're not able to do that. So what I'm going to do instead today is train a little bit how you can capture a place. In the last few vlogs, several times I mentioned that I'm doing these vlogs to increase my capabilities in videography. Why am I doing this? Because I like capturing our holidays and do a travel video about it. But very often you actually are at a new place, you're super excited, but you don't know how you can actually capture it, that you're gonna like watching it in the end. So I'm going to the Regent's Canal and try to capture the whole experience, focus on getting a few good shots that will show the place how I actually experience it right now in the morning. So let's go and do it. So here we are at the Regent's Canal. I want to do a quick B-roll sequence that captures this whole place and the experience of being here right now. So remember, my goal is not to get a super professional looking video, it's more to get a efficient way of capturing the moment without distracting or disturbing, ruining the experience itself. Okay, so the first element I want to capture is kind of this whole reflection you see in the canal itself with the beautiful warm light of the early morning sun. So I'm trying to get 1 or 2 shots which are close to the water. Another thing that I'm trying to capture here, which is a bit characteristic for this whole area, is definitely this wall behind me. Alright, so far I got quite a few wide shots, but I also want to have some tighter shots, which is why I'm going to switch the lens now and try to find some ducks, birds, etc. to give it a more intimate feel to the whole sequence. Because in the end it's always about a mixture between tight shots and wider shots that gives you really the feel of the whole place, and that's what I'm trying to convey in the end, right? The shooting's done. Now I'm heading backwards, edit the sequence, and then I show you, and after this I'm gonna quickly go through kind of things that I should have done better, I want to do better in the next one. So yeah, here is the B-roll sequence. So yeah, that was it. That was the quick B-roll sequence. I have to say I'm actually quite happy overall with how it turned out, but there is definitely a lot of things that I can improve in future short B-roll sequence as well. So first of all, I think there was a good variety of shots that captured the essence of the whole place and help you to imagine how it actually felt like when you're there. Then also, I think what was quite good, I did a lot of shorter clips of 5 to 10 seconds, which helped in the editing process. But then there is a lot of things I definitely can improve and I need to improve. So for example, I think it took me way too long to shoot the whole sequence. So I was there about 1.5 hours. I took a lot of different shots And this also brings me to the second point. So I think in the end I had too many shots. I didn't even use half of all the footage that I actually shot. And then also I thought I didn't really connect the shots very well when I was shooting them. So for example, I should use in-camera transitions more often, kind of, you know, think of how do I want to connect the shots together. So for example, do the turn in the same direction, or whip out of a scene and whip into the next scene, and use this kind of options you can do in camera to better connect it to a storyline in the end. That will also help you to edit faster, because that's the last point. I think it took me way too long to edit the sequence. Overall, it took me about 2 hours, which is definitely too long for a 30-second sequence. So in future B-roll sequences, I definitely want to focus on first, take less time to shoot, take less shots, and connect them together. And I think this will also help me to edit faster. What I really want to do, and I encourage you to do as well if you want to improve yourself, if I'm out at a certain place, I just set the timer to 15 minutes and then I think about the place, what I want to capture, then I shoot it. And after the 15 minutes are over, done, I don't shoot anything anymore. And then when I come home, I say maximum 30 minutes of editing the sequence, and no matter how good it is or how bad it is, just done. And this is just an exercise, right? I might actually document a few of those challenges or exercises on this channel again to show you through the whole process and maybe help you to shoot better B-roll sequences of places, landscapes as well. And that's it for today. I hope this was helpful. If it was, leave a like. If you're also a hobby photographer and videographer like me and want to improve and learn together with me, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And I really hope to see you again in the next video. And until then, stay safe and healthy, and bye bye.